this space of really feeling the momentum of allowing the neurological connections to begin to create these pathways so that you know that you can maintain, right? Once we move into that place, once we arrive at the next place that we are headed, it's really about finding ways to be in this new space, right? Once you create a new space for yourself, once you move into that new space, it's really about maintaining, about momentum. And we do that by allowing those neurological connections for the old way of being and thinking and feeling. Just imagining that space inside our mind, those neurological connections, sort of returning back, right? So you can kind of think of those things that old abandoned buildings or roads where the grass and the plants and the trees just grow up and over until it's almost as if it's always just been the grass and the trees and the birds and the plants and the animals. So the visual is thinking about the thought processes that do serve you at this time, thinking about those new or strengthening neurological connections for the person you want to be, the thoughts that you are having, right? Those positive, helpful thoughts, the internal dialogue being one that is supportive in this moment. Those are the neurological connections that throughout this process we will be strengthening, firing together, wiring together, strengthening those. And those for old ways of being, old unhelpful thought patterns and, cycles, allowing those to be reabsorbed, to be repurposed, so that you are supported within and without in this momentum, carrying the momentum forward, continuing to move forward, allowing your energy to keep flowing forward. Feel yourself as we're going through this and notice that this energy is just moving through you. So I'm going to count you down. And when I snap my fingers, you're just going to imagine sort of being in a flow. For some people, this can feel like, standing in a shower of energy. For other people, it can be more like laying in a stream and feeling the water flowing around and over and through you. And for others still, it can feel really good to sort of tap into something that is, that is outside of themselves, right? Source, energy, universe, God, whatever word feels good to you. Sometimes it can feel really good to imagine a string, a silver string going up and up and up and attaching, going up from the top of your head, going up and attaching into the center sun at the center of the universe, the source of all light and things and being, and allowing that flow of energy to come down the silver string and flow over and around and through you. Or just really finding the specific way for you today that you can tap into the flow of energy, the flow of momentum, so that you can know that you'll maintain all these new ways of thinking and being and feeling, maintaining these healthy thought patterns. So I'm going to count you down. When I snap my fingers, whatever serves you in this moment, whatever is perfect for you in this moment, will begin to come into focus, whether that's your mind's eye, whether that's a sense of like feeling, or just a sense that it's happening. 3, going even deeper. 2, trusting what comes. And 1, allowing this flow, the flow coming down and down and down, flowing all around. Feel that flow, feel that momentum, feel how supported you are in this moment, that a change that you're creating, that the positive thought patterns, positive ways of being, positive inspired actions that are coming to you, feeling good, all of that momentum is building and building, amplifying and magnifying, allowing this to amplify and magnify. This flow of energy, amplifying and magnifying, filling within you the certainty that you are supported, that you are cared for, that this way of being and thinking and feeling is important, that you are exactly where you need to be in this moment. Feeling all of that swirling around and within you, knowing that you are perfect just the way that you are. And as you evolve and grow and change, you'll be perfect then as well. Within and without, feeling that flow. Very, very good. You can allow this flow to continue as we move through these next processes, knowing that you have the ability and the power to know when you are complete, when that feels complete for you. Feeling that amplifying, magnifying, amplifying, and magnifying. That flow, that energy, the momentum. Knowing that you can return to this at any time and give yourself a little boost. Very good. We're going to move into allowing you to just picture or feel or experience or imagine those neurological connections for what you want, strengthening and growing. It's almost as if within your mind, these neurological connections are muscles, right? The more you use them, the more you connect them and strengthen them and fire them, the stronger they get, the easier it is for them to become your default. So focusing on what your default is in this moment, what serves you, messages and thought patterns of love, of worthiness, of deservedness, how you deserve these things. You deserve this momentum. You deserve love. You deserve all the good things. You deserve to be in a place that feels good to you. Allowing those connections and bring in those words of affirmation that feel good to you. Maybe type some of them into the comments if that feels good, and I can reflect some of those as well. But feeling into how you are worthy as you repeat these thoughts. Repetition brings those muscles, right? You're working them. Allow yourself to work those muscles. Allow yourself to work your mind, conditioning, right? You're in control. Throughout our whole lives, we are conditioned with messages and things. And in this moment, you are conditioning yourself. You are programming your own mind with what does serve you, with beauty and kindness and love. It might even be something that you can imagine almost like a super highway, or maybe like in the airport, the people mover, right? Like it really takes up space. The expressway of your mind are thoughts of love and caring and kindness and worthiness. How much you deserve love. You deserve abundance. You deserve an abundance of love. You deserve an abundance of beauty. You deserve the abundance of money. It's just natural. It's natural that your thoughts would center around feeling good. Very, very good. Yeah. I'm so glad that you're here. Now we're going to move into allowing yourself to imagine those old thought patterns, like we talked about. You may even look out to where those old thought patterns, imagining when I count you down, just imagining the landscape of your mind. 3, 2, and 1. Perhaps those old thought patterns, you can just see little bits of concrete or pavement where all of those plants and things are carried out. Comment and let me know what does that change for you as you imagine that disuse, allowing those areas to be reclaimed. I call it rewilding. Notice how you have more beauty within your mind, how focusing on those expressways, those super highways of feeling loved, deserving, of feeling that abundance, that as you focus on those other areas of your mind, they're returning to the beauty. It's natural for all those parts of your mind to feel beautiful and wonderful and good to you. That as you focus on those parts of your mind, those super highways of good feeling, you just notice that the rest of your mind naturally follows that momentum into a good feeling place. Feeling that amazing feeling now, tapping into how in this moment your mind is a really wonderful place to be. In this moment, as you reprogram your mind and tap into and focus in on what feels good to you, on what is good for you, on those truths that you are loved, that you are worthy of love, that you are worthy and deserving of all of the amazing things that life has to offer. That momentum inside your mind, that momentum just creates more and more and more, right? Like a ball rolling downhill, a snowball. It's just gathering more and more and more and more and more. Good. Very, very good. We're going to seal all of this in with, as always, a bit of future pacing. So I'm going to count you down. When I snap my fingers, you'll see, feel, imagine, experience the body sensations, the thought processes, the sort of outside experience of being you. You who has these beautiful thoughts within your mind that support you so well. You who has this energy space around you that is just, they talk about the perfume preceding you into the room. Our energy spaces precede us. They go before us. They come into contact with other people's energy spaces before we're even really necessarily aware of each other. And what you're bringing to the party, the momentum that you're carrying, influences the people around you, the way that they respond to you, the way that the momentum and the energy that you're carrying with you, it affects everything. It changes everything. So I'm going to count you down, and when I snap my fingers, I want you to imagine, experience, allow yourself to feel, embody, and mind how this is for you, how you go about in the world. 3, going even deeper. 2, trusting what comes. And 1, allow yourself to, what does it feel like in your body? Maybe a feeling that you associate with confidence. So maybe sort of a little lifting in the chest. How does your body change the way that you stand? Your shoulders sit a little bit differently. Do your feet, you have a little bit, maybe a wider stance, a more confident stance. Your hips maybe even change. And noticing maybe if there's just a little bit of a smile there, right? That like little secret smile. You've seen it before in other people where they're ready. They're ready to feel good. They're ready for good things. They know they have an expectation of good things coming to them. And so just noticing how your face, how your body feels, maybe finding like what does it look like to look in the mirror right now? How has that shifted outwardly as you have in this moment created all of these changes and built up all of this momentum within you? How is that expressed outwards for you? How does it feel to be in this body? Very good. Yeah. It's so interesting. You can even imagine interacting with other people. How does it feel to interact with other people from this place, with this momentum that is coming out from you? How are the ideas? Like, what is your mind focusing on? What kind of things does it just pluck out and bring to you? What kind of loving, lovely thoughts come into your mind? What kind of beauty out in the world does your mind really focus on and allow you to appreciate? You're changing the structure of your brain right now in this moment. You're doing so well. I'm so glad that you're here with me. Very, very good. And so we're going to finish this with a beautiful bubble of energy. This bubble will be around you at whatever space feels good to you from your, your person. This bubble will allow you to really seal all of this in, right? Sometimes when I'm creating big changes for myself, I think of myself as like a little baby giraffe. and knowing that during the time where you're really building your momentum, where you're really building the strength, where you're strengthening these neurological connections for what you want and allowing other old thought patterns to fall away, that it can be really helpful to find ways to protect your sovereignness. Find ways to allow yourself to acknowledge that you are a sovereign being and that you are free to think and feel and act the way that serves you best. And so we're going to create a little energetic bubble that will allow you to really only take in like love, allowing it to filter, allowing only love in. So allowing, as the people around us are adjusting to our change, this bubble can really help us see the love, right? Whatever kind of arguments for or limitations they might be making or other things, we can see the love. We can see that, they're within whatever story is, based in fear, based in the past, and that it's okay, that they'll come along, they'll get there. So from within your bubble, you can really send them love and appreciation and continue to allow your little giraffe legs to get strength, to be strengthened, and to allow you to fully develop and maintain your momentum, right? We're here for momentum. We're here to continue and continue and continue and allow this full blossoming and solidifying of these thought patterns that we want of love and deservedness and worthiness and abundance of all the good things. So I'm going to count you down, and when I snap my fingers, it's fine that either the bubble can come from within you, right? That place within you that's like, yeah, I know. Or it can even come down and come from a white, bright, golden light. So whatever feels good to you in everything that we do is perfect and is exactly what will serve you. 3, going even deeper. 2, trusting what comes. And 1, allowing that beautiful bubble to expand and expand and flow around you. It could be iridescent, it could be white, it could be a different color, it could be the color of love. But this bubble expands and expands and expands until it's all around you, feeling so comfortable and loved from within, feeling that solid protection from without, of just like, this is it. This is what I am safe and I am loved within this bubble. You're safe and you're loved within this bubble. You're safe and you're loved and you're free. Free. This bubble gives you the freedom to create your own space, create your own thought patterns to stay right here, right now, focused on this momentum. So we're going to amplify and magnify this momentum, amplify and magnify this momentum, amplify and magnify this momentum, feeling it grow and grow until it's just like all filled within your bubble, within yourself, within your heart space and your mind. Amplify and magnify that momentum of where you are, of these strengthening neurological connections, knowing that you are doing so well, that you're doing it all right, that wherever you find yourself now and tonight and tomorrow, that it's all the perfect pathway, that you're here and you're doing it. And I'm so proud of you. And so, as you're drifting off the next time that you go to sleep, perhaps now you're here live, as you drift off to sleep tonight, we're setting this intention that these neurological connections will continue to strengthen for what we want, for this abundance of love, abundance of worthiness, abundance of all the things that we desire. And that as we sleep, those things that can be resolved and released and let go of will naturally return into things that do serve us. Just like, letting things just heal and release and transform into what we do want. And so setting that intention that as you sleep, this momentum will continue, that as you rest and sleep deeply, deeply, deeply tonight, that all of this process will continue and deepen even more, and you'll wake at the perfect time feeling refreshed, knowing that you are continuing this momentum as you wake, that you are continuing this momentum throughout your day, you're continuing this momentum, that you are safe to do so, and you are wonderful, and I love you, and I'm really glad that you're here. Take such good care. If you feel moved to, if you'd like more of this, there's the membership for ad-free, longer videos, and I love interacting with you in the comments. So thank you so much for that. It has been a crazy last 10 days or so. And I'm really glad to bring you along and help myself as well get this momentum going. So take such good care. All right. Oh, Trace is Rich Girl ASMR. She and I did a collab, I don't even know, a few months ago maybe. And that really helped me, that really gave me some momentum. And so I love it. I'm so glad that you're here, Trace. Thank you, Jana. Thank you for being here. I appreciate it. And Jason, thank you. I have to scroll. I've never had to do that before. And Gareth, thank you for being here. And thank you for the suggestion of the fractionation. I love some fractionation. And Christina, hopefully maybe you've drifted off to sleep and you're listening to this. And Laura, I'm sending you so much love. Thank you. I appreciate you. I appreciate you all so much. I'm really enjoying being here live with you. The energy is just lovely, and everyone is so wonderful. So please let me know in the comments if there's anything that you would like to do in the next live, because I kind of like this later night kind of time setup. I like staying up late, so I'm grateful that you're all here with me. And I just also want to speak to people that are just here and haven't interacted at all in the comments or anything. I want you to know that I appreciate you too. Just by being here, everyone is really helping me. And the energy and the feeling, the momentum, all of you being here is helping me with my momentum. So I appreciate you. Take such good care, sleep well, and happy neurological connections and momentum building. Take good care. Bye bye.